So we're going to have a look at a data description, how we look at the data we've downloaded and find out some things about it. So we're going to use our baseball data in this section. We can just print it out as we saw before, but it's not actually rendered very well. If we look at the head, so the header of the file instead, then that prints out the first few rows. And we can have a look at all of our data here. And you can see there's actually quite a lot of data in this baseball data set. If you don't put a number in these brackets here, it prints out the first 5 rows. You can specify if you want more. So you change that number to whatever number you want it to be. So that prints the beginning, you got the header of your data set. If you want the end of it, name of your data set, dot tail, and brackets, which will print the bottom. So again, with no number in the brackets, it will print the bottom 5 rows. If you put a number in there, it will print the bottom X number of rows. We can find out the shape of this. So we can see there's 321 lines starting at 0, so 322 lines. But it's actually more difficult to count the columns here. If we just ask for the shape of this, then it tells us it's 322 rows and it's actually 26 columns long, so that's quite a lot of columns there. You can get some general information about your data set with a .info, open close brackets. So that tells us, we know there's 322 rows, so they've got non-null values, so 322 non-null values, which is most of the way down, but we can see here, oops, there we go, we've got some missing data in that column because there's only 236. Where you can see we've got a mixture of integers, objects, floats. So kind of a nice range of data, but actually only one column with missing data in, which is pretty good for a data set. So this data set has names and then it has batting data for the different baseball players. Okay, so that's just a quick introduction to the kinds of stuff you can do to have a look at your data description. When you're ready, on to the next video, and we're going to have a look at how we can do some basic statistics on our data set. I'll join you there when you're ready.